Hello, all you Sheev Palpatine fans out there. Today, we're going to talk about Emperor Palpatine. Beware though, if you haven't seen The Rise of Skywalker, you're going to want to avoid this video. So, assuming that you have seen The Rise of Skywalker, we all know that Emperor Palpatine returns with a massive Star Destroyer fleet. The movie leaves us with some pretty unanswered questions. Today we're going to explore exactly how Sheev Palpatine was able to make his massive Star Destroyer fleet as part of the Final Order. The Rise of Skywalker Visual Dictionary is here to fill in some major story gaps left behind in The Rise of Skywalker. Star Wars fans at the end of the film were left wondering how Emperor Palpatine returned and how he assembled that massive fleet of Star Destroyers on Exegol. For movie-going audiences, the return was not explained, since there simply was not enough time in the movie to offer up every little detail. With that being said, the return of Palpatine isn't exactly a small plot point. According to the Rise of Skywalker Visual Dictionary, we now know exactly how Emperor Palpatine came back to terrorize the galaxy once more. In the movie, we see that Palpatine had some help from mysterious hooded followers. The book reveals that they are known as the Sith Eternal. Their devotion is what brought them to Exegol in order to revive Palpatine. They were able to bring him back through the use of technology and the occult, which was hinted at on the big screen. They spent decades working to bring him back while also crafting the Final Order's massive fleet of Star Destroyers. The Sith Eternal didn't use the Star Destroyers from the past. Instead, they were able to craft brand new ones equipped with planet-killing lasers. The new ships are called the Xyston-class Star Destroyer, and they were manufactured by shipwrights, engineers, and slaves under the rule of the Sith Eternal on Exegol. But how do they get the parts to do this? As it turns out, the Sith Eternal are made up of some prominent members who served on shipyards. Through the power of the Sith Eternal, they were able to have parts smuggled to Exegol secretly in order to construct the fleet. The Rise of Skywalker didn't go into any of this, but it did show the crews of these new Star Destroyers, and they all looked rather young. As it turns out, these crews are made up of children from the Sith Eternal. These children were trained at birth to devote their lives to the Final Order. These are also the people under the Sith Trooper armor who were briefly shown in the film. Thanks to the Rise of Skywalker Visual Dictionary, which was written by Lucasfilm Story Group's Pablo Hidalgo, we now have a better idea of how Emperor Palpatine came back and why he had such a large army. Now that this information is officially out there, we will be more than likely to see the Sith Eternal explored in future Star Wars novels and comic books. There is over 30 years worth of time to go through and explore as they revived Palpatine and assembled the Final Order fleet. Plus, there's all of the stories about Snoke, who was actually Palpatine, that can be explored now too. Alright Palpatine fans, that's it. Why don't you comment on what you love about Palpatine in the comments section? Check out the link in the description to get your copy of the Rise of Skywalker Visual Dictionary. Also, be sure to subscribe to this channel for more videos like it.